Greetings, everyone! Welcome to another fantastic week of this week's issue of 52. I'm very glad to have everyone here. So, what happened last week? Well, not just last week. What happened in general in the past that gets us to this situation in our comics? Well, for starters, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are out of the picture. They are for this whole year. The whole year comics, basically, they're not gonna really be around doing stuff important because Wonder Woman, she's kind of left man's world for a bit of soul searching, realizing wait, maybe snapping necks is a bad idea on live TV. I mean, I can see where that could cause issues. You don't really want to murder somebody on live TV, then have okay. I guess it's murder combined with brutality of just a whole like breaking the neck. That's kind of bad. So she's out of commission. Gotta realize, wait, maybe I've been going out my whole peace on Earth mission a bit wrong. Maybe I've been corrupted by man's world. Then we have Batman, who's like, wait a second, I kind of almost got my friends killed. Actually, some friends did get killed because I was a paranoid Batman and decided just make some robots that I'm sure no one would ever hack the robots and fight my friends. Of course not. No, that never happened. So we have Batman's like, oh well, I'm gonna go back in the Batman training regimen where. When he was a child, just go back through all the steps you take. Follow the old age senseis for like O Sensei. Yeah, O Sensei is actually a DC character who trained Batman. Batman had a lot of training. It's kind of one of the things like, oh yeah, after his parents died, he went on this whole training arc where he learned from the best or the second best in some locations. Actually, in modern comics, there's actually a new character, Ghostmaker, who shows up, and his whole backstory is like, oh. He also took the same path Batman did at the same time. He was one of like Batman's like before he's Batman just it was still Bruce Wayne. Let me get a picture of Ghostmaker. I'll do it. Do I already have one? I think I already have. I'll check if I already have one. Yes, Ghostmaker is this like he's a Batman but like white colored and has katanas and kills people. So Katana Batman is the way I've reminded him. Because Ghostmaker's like, you know what? Batman, I'm gonna try to take the senseis before you can take the senseis. So while I guess he was on the Batman, he was just Bruce, just good old Bruce Wayne. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna learn from the best before you can learn from the best. Which sometimes he did, sometimes he didn't. They fought each other, and then it's like, I gotta drink of water quick. So anyway, Batman's doing this whole journey again. He's like, you know what? I'll take the trip through my past again, see if this will teach me how to become a better Batman. Because, being Batman right now is kind of not working well, because, I kind of, sort of got Jason killed, and then Jason comes back under the red hood. Yeah, getting his Robin killed kind of messed Bruce up for a while. So we have Bruce out of commission. He's like, I gotta retrain. And now Superman. Why is Superman out of commission? Superman's out of commission because, he saved the day, but in doing so, he had to make a great sacrifice of losing his powers. How to lose his powers? Well, Superman's from Krypton, and Krypton has a red sun, not a yellow sun. That red sun depowers people. Well, so he was fighting this alternate universe Superman, well, Superboy will like it, this alternate universe superpowered being that also, well, technically he should have been weakened by the red sun. That was a retcon in the story. Anyways, Superman's like, you know what? I need to get rid of his powers. I got the perfect idea. I'm weak to the sun, he's weak to the sun. I'm just gonna take both of us and just shove us right through the sun. So he grabbed onto this evil super kid and basically slammed both of them into that red sun to basically get all their powers. They lived, luckily. Well, luckily for Superman, he lived. Unluckily for the enemy, the villain he was fighting, the villain also lived. But hey, neither have powers now for this year, so that's pretty good stuff. You get rid of one, you get rid of a guy that's strong as Superman, but is evil. So far, so good. So all those three out of commission. So what do we do now? Well, we had to deal with. This whole world is now healing. It has to deal with, the robots Batman made that got hacked, the evil Superman that attacked the world. So that's basically two big things, and, Wonder Woman's, killing someone on live TV. Those three events kind of circle into, like, one world where, like, oh, well, we actually don't have to recover. We have to, part of the recovery is, superheroes went into space, to save the day, because along with, this evil Superman doing evil Superman stuff, he kind of caused some space issues, so we have that going on where a lot of heroes went to space to basically save the day, mend a crack in the wall of reality, so to speak. Because turns out we start messing with stuff like magic and all that, to try to rule the world. Basically, the evil Superman's like, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild the multiverse. It sucks there's only one Earth. There should be like 1,000,000 Earths, so we can all have our own dream paradise Earths. And it turns out it takes a lot of energy to make Earths again. Turn a single universe into a multiverse. Kind of sort of screws up with reality, and so superheroes had to run into space, say, hey, let's start fixing cracks in the wall. Which they did that, but they're kind of lost in space now. But luckily, last issue, the heroes that were trapped in space, as you can see on the cover, returned. Well, most of them returned. Some of them did not come back. We had the as you see from the tagline, Animal Man, Adam Strange, and Starfire did not come back with them. Where did they go? In this issue, we'll see what happened to those three, along with other current events that happened. One of these events is Renee Montoya. Renee Montoya has become the Question's partner. The Question is he's basically a conspiracy theorist hero. He's like, what if some guy believed like all the conspiracies, but also was kind of half right, and also was kind of, you guys know Rorschach from Watchmen? He's that guy. But first he was the one who was before Rorschach. In fact, Rorschach's inspired by him. So it's pretty much a very similar situation where we have Renee and Rorschach, scoping out something. They've been scoping out this abandoned joint for a while. It turns out aliens. There actually are aliens on Earth. Well, I mean, yeah, Superman on Earth, but these are different aliens. These are Intergang. Intergang is a interplanetary gang that likes to smuggle weapons, and these two Earth heroes have managed to undercover a bit of a weird operation. Like, you know what? We have heroes, just Earth heroes doing their noir thing, just like scoping out locations. Like, wait a second, that guy's green. He's an alien with guns, alien gun running. So we have that going on. We have the return of the heroes from space, where they like, hey, they try to take a Zeta beam to Earth. A Zeta beam is like a teleportation beam used by Adam Strange. His like patented Zeta technology from the planet of Ran. The planet of Ran's like, it's kind of like Earth, but futuristic, and they actually have like space stuff. There's a lot of like planets in the DC universe. So it's like, okay, this is like Earth, but like better and also humanoid. So we have the busting of a gang. We have Steel. Steel is Superman's ally. He was basically saved by Superman in the past. He's like, you know what? Superman saved my life. Because he saved my life, I'm going to do what Superman does and save other people's lives. Well, this guy, he's got a bit of a rough life. Right now, his niece hates him, and somehow somebody drugged him. He's been drugged and turned into metal. I mean, his name is Steel, so you kind of should expect that to happen when your name's that. But usually this guy doesn't, have, steel skin. It's more like steel armor, because he's a roboticist that builds stuff. He's like Iron Man, but instead of like an arc reactor, it's a giant Superman S on his chest. And also instead of like being like gold, not gold and red like Iron Man, he's silver. He's the color steel. So that's pretty much what happened last time. We have the scoping out of a gang, Steel getting turned into Steel, and heroes from space returning kind of alive. We'll see, but yes. Let us start this issue 5, and please tell me I made sure to change this. Okay, I did. Okay, I was worried I still had my Red Sun stuff, because when I booted up the comic reading, my Red Sun pages were still up. Like if I look at this, it's like, see, I had this stuff all good, but let's turn it back off. Okay, there we go. 52. Week 1, Day 5. Dad's not coming back home. Coming home from space, is he? It's been a whole month, honey. 4 of our neighbors just got together and told me I was in denial. Ooh. Maybe you should go inside now, Maxine. Mrs. Baker? Ellen Baker? My name's Alan. Alan Scott. Green Lantern. I was wondering when one of you guys would show up. Is it about my husband? I'm so sorry. Animal Man went missing in action out of space. His bravery wasn't exceptional. Yeah, that sounds like buddy. Missing, huh? But there's still hope. WGBS bringing you this special announcement. In what has been described as the most significant development in evolution since fish caught out of the sea. Anything you forgot to tell me, partner? Lex Luthor claims to have synthesized human variant metagene, the biological quirk that allows for so-called superpowers. I want to redeem myself in a way, yes. And I'd like to clear about what this means. It means we no longer have to trust our safety to the privileged elite, the accidental few. It means every man and woman can be a superhero. Superman is gone, but here's the good news. We no longer need him or any of his kind. The age of the super citizen is dawning. Paging Dr. Irons. Paging Dr. Irons. This is Steel. I'm on my way. Welcome to St. Camillus. That was that Hawk Girl outside? She was 25 feet tall. Alan Scott, I believe we met once or twice. We do appreciate the rapid response, Dr. Irons. We've been calling everyone. I'm John, Alan. This place is incredible. John, this is Dr. Peter Cross, aka Dr. Midnight. Wow, a character that has the word doctor in the name that's actually a real doctor. You don't see that often. Well, I mean, again, Dr. Fate, Dr. Strange, those are... Well, Dr. Strange is a real doctor. Dr. Fate is... What's a doctor again? Like Doctor in Archaeology, I think? Anyway, so sorry. Peter is a specialist in metahuman medical care. Working with the JSA, I've had to be. Pleasure, Dr. Irons. What you're looking at here is still, to all intents and purposes, a field hospital. St. Camillus was facing closure, but donations have kept the place alive to cope with the huge influx of superhuman casualties. The crisis. Metahuman care is the fastest growing area of medicine, but if you think it's chaos now, what about Lex Luthor's metagene announcement? I'm praying it's some kind of sick joke. Honestly, does anyone believe he was reformed? Can I ask what happened to Hawk Girl? She was part of the team I led into space. There was an accident. Teleportation accident? Oh my god! Molecular fusion. I have Cyborg and Firestorm on one of the new time-freezing drugs while I try to figure out just how to separate their nervous system. That's brutal. Wow. That's a teleportation place. Who else? I don't know if you're familiar with Zeta Beam Matter Transfer System. Adam used it to travel between Earth and the planet Ron. Adam was with us when things went wrong. He did what he could. Everyone did their very best. But he didn't make it back. The Zeta Beam was refracted. I don't know really it's like what happened, but people were badly hurt. How can I help? This young man is one of the Titans, right? What was he doing out in space? Whose idea was that? He barely has powers from what I know. What is that thing on him? Val Duncan, the speaker apparatus has been identified as belonging to the Red Tornado android. His body's rejecting the fusion, but we can't operate without removing his lungs. Unfortunately, he's developed a severe chest infection and acute septicemia. We have to do something fast. I remember reading a paper you'd written. Pseudocytes. I lost my hand to a monster called the General and had to build a better one. Human tissue, artificial flesh. Didn't I hear you start wearing your costume? When we spoke last week, you said there was something you wanted to talk to me about. Maybe when you're less busy. As for the armor, I guess I figured it would inspire more confidence. The Zeta Beam should be instantaneous, right? So where were you between there a month ago and arriving here last week? Oh, sorry about that. That's the big question, isn't it? You've been on space missions, John. It all happens so fast, with no up and no down and no sound. There's no sound in space. I lost an eye, and it turns out the one I do have isn't even my own. But whatever happened, I got off light. Pseudocytes will self-replicate and shut down the parts of his immune system, his immune response, that are causing man-machine graft rejection. They'll work as an artificial immune system until his own recovers, but we may need to charge them. Oh. Gotta change position. Okay. Pseudocytes will self-replicate and shut down the parts of his immune system that are causing this man-machine graft rejection. They'll work as an artificial immune system until his own recovers, but we may need to charge them. Oh, I missed a page. Whoops. That's fine. Right, when I was doing this cutting and stuff page, it was okay. There was no sound, but we had telepathic connection. Oh, this is a mess of a page. Let me get to this. The after effects of... Oh. Okay. The after effects of healing a rift in space over 95 million miles wide were unbelievable. It wasn't just energy that emanated from it. It was some kind of reality warping wave. I watched ships revert to the raw metals they were made of. I saw Kuns evolve millions of years into beings of pure mental energy. Time would speed up, then rewind. I'm not sure how many times I lived through it. Adam Strange told Mal Duncan to open up a portal that would lead to the northern hemisphere of the planet Ron. All in the hopes of rediverting a Zeta beam to our location in order to teleport us back to Earth. A moment later, the Zeta beam came through, but something went wrong. It was splintered by the portal, like a ray of light sent through a prism. A beam struck Cyborg and Firestorm, fusing them together. Another hit Hawkgirl and Bumblebee. Still, another sent Supergirl somewhere. Al Duncan's blood froze in the vacuum of space as a red tornado exploded. There was shrapnel. And then darkness joined the silence. Until the screams of everyone filled my mind. Until we finally arrived home. Wow. Lantern. I'm fine. A man shouldn't have to mourn his own children, should he? We shouldn't have to bury our children. Adam Strange, Animal Man, Starfire. They didn't even materialize with the rest of us. I think the Zeta beam tore them apart like it did with the Red Tornado. I lost them. I lost them all. You know, I keep thinking how I've lived 100 lives in this one. And I think of all those brave young faces. I'd give my life right now if I could to bring even one of them back. Sorry, Doc. I don't usually make a fool of myself like this. But my daughter, Jade, she didn't make it back either. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. Nurse! That doesn't sound like the sound of this young man's breathing. It's not just the physical trauma. These people are going to need counseling. You too, Alan. Counseling? John, I was one of the first to accept the responsibility of protecting the Earth all those years ago. It's my job to set an example. I have to show we don't break like other people. We don't give in to fate. Who's in arrest? Crash team! Gotham City. Their return, but there's, like, no reliable information. Come on, Renee. I can hear the fucking television, okay? I know you're home. Give a girl a break, Captain. I'm doing everything with only one arm working right now. Hot girl, over 20 feet tall. That would make her wingspan about what, Ted? It's like a sauna in here. Yeah, AC's dead. You want a beer? Sure. Pretty damn big, I'd imagine, Lenny. Help yourself. If you're drinking, that means you're off the clock. Figure you get further with you that way. I'll tell you. I'll tell you said that. You know why I'm here, Nay? Yep. You gonna tell me what happened? I already told you everything I could, Maggie. Right. Warehouse with a trick basement full of fancy guns. Monsters attack you. You vaporize the monster. Quick version, but yeah. This place is clean, Renee. The place is clean. The only proof I've got what happened is what you've told is your fractures and what you told me. I've told you everything I could. You didn't tell me who hired you. Hey, Pig, welcome. Don't mind me just kidding. Okay, sure thing, man. Glad to have you. We're just in a bit of reading. We've had a bit of a medical emergency with the heroes, where we had a crash doctor. Turns out heroes need medicine as well. And when you have wings or metal skin, you kind of need a special doctor. You can't go to the regular pharmacy, regular doctors. You have to go to places that actually know how to treat metahumans. That's all. I'll keep reading now. I'm sorry about that. You're not licensed, Renee. You're not a PI. You don't get the privileges of confidentiality. Maybe I should fix that then. Can I count on you for a recommendation to the licensing board? You can count on me bringing the hammer down if this happens again. I've only got your word that anything happened on Kane Street at all. You think this broken arm is for show? No. I believe everything you said did happen. Which means you're into something very big and very bad. You won't give me the proof I need to help you. I don't need help. I hope you're right. I sure as hell don't want to see your name on the board in red. Take care of yourself, Renee. Don't worry about that. Losing him, damn it! Where's my team? Turns out the team's outside dealing with a 25-foot hawk. I actually, a little side note. I was CPR certified for a while. And it was like, I don't know, like 5 years ago, maybe, I'm not sure how many years ago. It was almost a decade. Yeah, I'll say almost a decade ago. I was CPR certified. I could, I could probably, if I wanted to get my certification redone. But it turns out with CPR, you really don't need to do the whole mouth-to-mouth stuff. It's more about the chest compressions. So, if you're ever been, doing that, make sure, end the beat. Staying alive. Yeah, the whole staying alive beat. They actually had us train with those. I didn't like the dummy I had to train on. The dummy I had to train on just, hard chest and, yeah, it turns out, when you're doing CPR, you're breaking ribs. You get them chest compressions, you don't have to break that sternum. You gotta compress hard to get the lungs working again. But anyways, yeah, back to reading. Sorry. Given to fate? Never. Stand back, please. Zap. It's coming. It's coming. 52. 52. Ugh. Ow. Was that some kind of playback? The Red Tornado's last words. What was he talking about? What's coming? What did he see? Week 5. Day 7. I think they won. Back home, I mean. Is the crisis over? Do we save the Earth? Will they send out a search party? What if my wife and kids think I'm dead and throw out my stuff? Only an Earthman could look so uncomfortable. Only an Earthman could look so uncomfortable in paradise. We survived. We even crash landed in heaven. Can't you make the best of it, Buddy Baker? The tales of Tamaron's starfarers speak of a long-lost perfect planet like this. It comes from a much grander universe and visits ours only once every generation. According to my nanny. Oh, it's okay for you. You guys live in space. This is the first time I've been marooned on an alien planet, and it's kind of freaking me out. Have you noticed the sun's been setting for about 2 weeks now? I'm not used to that. And I've had my fair share of weird experiences as Animal Man, but I've never been this so far from home. You don't even know how far. Earth must be countless light years from here. Light centuries, even. Until then, we have absolutely no idea where the Zeta Beam has dumped us. And if the aptly named Adam Strange doesn't come through, we may be here for quite some time. I heard that. I got us into this, and I promised I'd get us out of it, didn't I? None of that's changed, Princess. Eyes or no eyes? Oh. No eyes. If you think you can fondle that spaceship back to life, be my guest. All I'm saying is, I've been using my super sense to probe the planet's morphic field network, and guess what? There's a serpent in paradise, guys. I'm not trying to alarm anybody, but I have a feeling we should get off this planet before the sun goes down. Because we're not alone. Dun dun dun! Something. Okay, so. Adam Strange, Animal Man, Starfire. We found out where they're at. They're on some planet. In space. It's almost like paradise, but turns out, as I said, there's a serpent there. And currently, Adam Strange has no eyes. You know, Alan Scott, the Green Lantern, in this issue said, hey, I lost my sight, but then I have sight in one eye, and then it's not even my own eye. Well, we figured out where those eyes came from. Green Lantern didn't really steal Strange's eyes, but Adam Strange now is blind because he kind of gave his eyes up to that. Due to that whole reality warping beam of, you know, you try to save the day from a 95 million mile wide crack in the world, he makes some weird stuff happen. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Let me get a drink of water first. Now then, so, anyways, one thing about this issue is, in addition to DC's, you know, what's the one I'm looking for? Universe was Saint Camillus. Saint Camillus was, for a while, it was basically a superhero doctor. Not a doctor. Oh, one second. Yeah, reset that. I'll just put this one up. This one's good. We'll just go on this one. Okay, so Saint Camillus, he's basically known as saint for, you know, patron of the sick. So the writers of the story kind of, you know, they didn't really, you know, go that far with like, oh, we want a saint name for the hospital. Well, let's go for the saint of the sick. So it's kind of, you know, just a little bit of a going for it. Basically a superhero hospital. Sometimes, you know, it'd come up, you know, hey, if we're gonna need a place to, you know, have some heroes to rest up and heal. Well, some Camillus. Anything else? One sec. Okay. Anyways, one thing about this introduction, it introduced us to the space heroes. The space heroes, I mean, another group of heroes we're gonna follow on in this journey. See, we have, you know, the blind god. Sorry about this. My throat was killing me for a moment. But anyway, as I was saying, I had some spicy ramen noodles today, so that, before I just did this, and the spice kind of got to me. So it was I mean, it's not really that hyper. It was a sweet chili sauce, but I'm just, you know, something about spice. I like spicy stuff to a degree, even though it kills me. But yes, I had a good dinner. So stuff in this story we've had pretty much continuing build up for. We have the build up of Steel. Steel last issue, he turned to Steel himself, and so being poisoned into Steel, he's at a hospital and yet he hides that. he wants to, he said he's like, oh, I'm good at the costume, but now he has to like, go back on his ward, take the costume back up, and it's like, wait a second, maybe I should, wear a costume to hide my deformity, even though it's like, hey, deformity does not really, deformity really doesn't, isn't a common thing with the heroes. You have that very terrifying image of Firestorm and Cyborg combined in like one person. Which means, actually, funny enough, Firestorm himself is already a person combined with another person. Firestorm is two people, actually. He's a body and a Matrix. Oh, the Matrix is, not like the movie Matrix. It's like the Firestorm Matrix is kind of like a astral plane place where the second person that makes up Firestorm like resides. Firestorm is very much a story of a Brains and Bronze character where the Brains character, is like a ghost that's like in their head, and the Bronze takes care of the body. Usually, with Firestorm, it's usually a lot of times it's two characters that are very much like it was like the geek and the jock character. It's very much like enemies, but they have to cooperate. So that's kind of their story. So yeah, Firestorm is already a combination combined with Cyborg, who's also kind of a combination. Cyborg is a combination of man and machine. So they have man and machine and man and man combined into man machine. So 3/4 man, 1/4 machine. I guess would that be the percentages? Anything else I want to do tonight? I have time. I could start Nothing I want to do. We read the issue. I've been talking. I did have some stuff prepared for a bit of a comic lecture, but it's not fully done. I was trying to get it done this weekend, but I was kind of dead from the ignorance. I'm sorry. Another thing I've been working on, this because this is nothing I have to do, but update on the emote situation. I unlocked some more emotes I've been working on one. Let me pull it up on the art. Let's open. Where's it at? Maybe under my art folder. Where's the art folder? Okay, I should go. Oh, did I remove my art? I did remove art. I remember why I removed art. Okay, art. There we go. I've been working on this for a moment. Somebody else did this edit a while back, but I'm not trying to trace it per se. I'm just using it as a reference because I'm gonna redraw my own face for this one. So I've been working on this a bit. We've got this emote that'll soon be added, hopefully by the hopefully soon. You have to wait for Twitch to approve it as well. But we got this emote being worked on. It's kind of like this, but a bit better. It's the an issue with this one is I make sure the line weight's a bit easier. So I've got this working on it. Let's see if I can do the fuller head. I don't want to cut off too much my body. I don't want to don't crack the egg by cutting the yolk, but we got some of it. We have this itself was done by an edit, but I'm using this as a base to see how I can do it. Because as for the mouth itself, I want to make sure the mouth looks a bit better than this. Because as you can see with this one, they kind of just took my regular mouth, erased my this bit, and then added this. Where you see this, the line weight's a bit wrong. This is like a if this is a 3 lightweight, this is a 2 weight. So when I did this drawing myself, I want to make sure the drawing's a bit better. As for the emote itself, just gotta do a bit of a tilt, and if I recall correctly, the emotes are like well, along with that, I've been working on my badges. They're still a bit rough. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, the way I'm gonna do my sub badges are, it's basically you get an egg, and the egg hatches, and then it hatches into a different color of egg. So we'll have a bronze egg, a silver egg, and a gold egg. I'll hopefully get the gold one drawn. I'm just trying to. Well, with these sub badges, they're so tiny, which it makes sense that they're tiny because, well, that's just how it's gonna be because you have to make sure it works at all sizes. So the plan is gonna be simple. I have this egg outline I've been working with, and I'm gonna use this outline for the base. Then shrink it down a bit for the other egg. I might not like so solid pixely. I might draw it larger. It's just a bit of a pixel already representation because I'm not really good at art, so I like to, go like pixel art-ish to really base it off of and then, draw it bigger, where the plan's gonna be similar. I'm gonna draw a big egg, then draw the cracking and all that stuff, and then shrink it down to like the sizes. So we got sub badges being worked on, we have more emotes being worked on. Anything else I can talk about while I wait? I guess I could, work on some redeem stuff. Also I have, internet died, what you playing on, new emote, egg, 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 this is an edit somebody did a while back that I like the edit, so I'm kind of inspired by this, but I'm gonna do my own take on it. So we got this being worked on. I'm gonna, the issue with this one is mouth. I like the mouth, but the wrong line weight kind of messes with me, so I'm gonna try to make the line weight correct when I do this. Along with this, the cropping might be a bit different. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna crop it, because, emote cropping is a bit weird, so got that being worked on. Just another emote. I've been a bit of that, and then we also have sub badges. Where for sub badges, my plan's kind of. Let me open another image that I have that kind of demonstrates this. Here's the more Scott version of the drawing. My idea for badges, where it's basically, an egg hatches into an egg, hatches into an egg. We're going for the egg hatching, which given my whole theme of hatching into another different egg, I've got this kind of egg, yes, egg. So we got the emote. I'm also gonna have to. I have a. Oh, nice. So we have I'm gonna be honest. I could just go for full scuff and make these the badges, but I want to make them look better. That's why I've been trying to do it. I'm not sure what style it is. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for like a more pixel art style like this, or if I do a more realistic style like this and then shrink it down into like manageableness. But that's gonna be the plans, because I don't have a lecture prepared. I'm gonna just go over the channel a bit. That's the plans that are in the works right now. And Friday. Okay, Friday will be actually, I show this off just quite. No, I'll show this off after the duel. This Thursday I'm gonna be part of a duel versus Miwatori. We're dueling in Yu-Gi-Oh for the Vtuber Grand Prix, where I'm gonna decide who wins first, chicken or the egg. Of course, the egg's gonna win. My deck is stocked full of spheres. I was thinking, well, when I first started doing my deck, I was like, okay, I want to do an egg deck. Well, there's no egg archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I was like, well, let's extrapolate a bit more. If we can't go with eggs, how about spheres? Let's be spherical. So I've got a full deck of spherical objects that will hopefully win us the duel. It's probably not gonna win us the duel. Okay, I've seen what the competition has. Well, not Miwa's. I haven't really seen Miwa's deck at all. I think she's playing a bird archetype. There's a lot of bird archetypes. There's Black Wings. She's not playing Black Wings. I think she's playing Lyricas. Lyricas are also another. I think they're bird archetype. Anyways, I know a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not always what I do. I'm not like major Yu-Gi-Oh person, but a good amount of Yu-Gi-Oh is what I do. And I'm gonna look for So I got my sphere deck going, but the other guys have really good decks. Congo has a really cool ninja deck. Arpai has this Cosmos. It's really nice. It's like Space Star Wars themed kind of one, where it's like spacey, which fits with the aliens. So I really like this tournament because we're all using themed decks, with my theme being just round egg shapedness, with circles being a major thing. So that's kind of the plan for this. Anything else I'm gonna think about? Winning a meme deck earns extra points. Exactly. It's a meme deck. Actually, I'm gonna pull up part of the cards. I'm gonna hide it. I'll do a tiny spoiler of what I'm running my deck. Okay. Something that I can't not show because I have to. Okay. I have to, keep that. Secret, but it's for the joke. Is that the final version of it? I think this might not be the final version of the deck. I haven't taken a photo of the edited version where I had it for the past, but okay. Oh, I just spoiled my whole deck. I didn't transition. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. My bad. It's okay. But yeah, as you can see here, as you can see, the main thing that I'm going with is I have Gimmick Puppet Egghead. Egghead does nothing in the deck. This guy is completely useless. I'm not even running Gimmick Puppets, but I had to have the Egghead in the deck. Although Egghead's not really my ace monster. My ace monster is Vijam, the Cursed Seed, which is also egg-shaped, but really cool looking egg-shaped. I'm gonna see if I drive an image of Vijam. I don't think I do. Anyways, he's an egg-shaped creature that does cool stuff. So we got a nice deck going good. Anything else gotta think about? No, I guess 45 minutes. I kind of want to go for a bit long. Oh, yeah, the schedule today. I'm also talking about the schedule for a bit longer as well, because, I got the time. Okay, schedule this week is... Pretty much the schedule this week is going to be wrapping up stuff we didn't accomplish. Tomorrow is Left 4 Dead 2. With this Left 4 Dead 2 stream, I'm going to try to finally beat the last hit on expert mode. Realism. I've gotten close. So many times we've gotten close. It's just a bit more. We almost always get. So we have this. Wednesday we'll be finishing up the USA game. Thursday's the duel on Miwatori's channel, of course, not mine. I wanted to do it on hers because I felt her time schedule would be when we're going. We're doing a duel during her time, which is about I think she's at like 4 p.m. Pacific. I want to do it on her channel, her time, since I don't want to have her stay up too late or anything like that. Friday, as long as another egg durance cleanup, is Red Sun. We'll be reading Red Sun, which is gonna be a very fun read because I've done a good amount of work on this one. I've actually had to do panel edits. Something I don't often do is edit panels. You see, I just remove the text. Where for some of these in this issue, I actually took the time and removed stuff that looked weird. I did this in the reading today as well, but not as noticeable. Isaac as well, and then Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Not my usual time. It's not my usual time at all. It's very much a different time. But I want to give back to the Victoria 2 community in a way. See, there's this Victoria 2 streamer I like. I used to watch him like 2 years ago a ton. I haven't really caught up with him this much often. I sometimes stop in, but anyways, a lot of his fans are friends of mine. So I thought, hey, I'll try to raid him for a change instead of he doesn't raid me because he does not know I exist. But some of his viewers do. Like if you saw like Batman, for instance, Batman, he's a fan of him. I saw Batman there in chat before fast. Batman, Slavashov the Brave, just those kind of guys. My Victoria 2 people. I like that. I like that I have some people as well that appreciate those games. I like all my fans. All my fans that come for different reasons are great. So I'm glad to have everyone. That's kind of the whole week. Oh, and to the side, I was like, I didn't have an idea of what to do for art this week, so I decided to put the drawings over here, all the eggs I did. It was such a great time. I love drawing the eggs. In fact, one thing I want to do is probably in the future, just not every month or so, but maybe every month. I don't know. I like doing the egg drawing streams. Although for the next one, I'm gonna change up my music playlist so I have different new music instead. Also, yeah, those videos are cool. I just listen to you guys talk about stuff. I'm glad to have you, at least. Glad to have you, Pig. Flurkin's good too. Lurker love is also true, because, I'm just glad that people enjoy my content, even having me on it as a tab in their browser. That's nice support. I like it. Being supported is cool. But yes, as I was saying, oh, crap. Oh, no! I forgot about the karaoke. Man, the karaoke, I still gotta do the karaoke. Next week. Okay. Next week we'll do karaoke. I was trying to do, okay. Usually how it works, always, exactly. Yep, exactly, Pig. Hey, if you're at work, man, do good at it. Good job, man. I hope work goes well for you, dude. That's sometimes I've kind of, was a bit disillusioned with. I had that failed attempt at getting a job that kind of demoralized me at getting another job. I should probably really keep trying a bit harder for that. A job would really help my streams out, because I could get games better. I could also get more stuff. It's something on my self-improvement list I could do. That's something you always, you never stop growing. You never stop growing. You gotta always strive for self-improvement. Don't want to go into stagnation of as character. I guess that's something I should try to focus on. But I like streaming a lot. That's also, it's fun to stream, but I might in the future have to, actually be a real person, be a real egg. Put on the suit and tie. Got a bot egg. Thank you, Fig. Thank you. I do appreciate that. It's just, sometimes it's words versus action as well. I can say I want to do stuff, but saying versus doing is also a thing where it's like you gotta actually get out there and do stuff, which is sometimes an issue of mine. I like to being proactive can be a bit hard sometimes, but hey, you just learn, you move on one step at a time is also another thing you gotta work on. Just do one step to get everything working. So stuff I've promised that I've not done: Red Sun, Left 4 Dead winning that thing, and karaoke. Karaoke will be due next week. Red Sun this week, and Left 4 Dead also this week. Where I'll beat that. Times are tough now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But sometimes you always do. I always do more. Something I can think it's like sometimes it's just best to try harder. Try harder. But anyways, 48 minutes. I've got this. I'm just wondering if I should do another stream tonight. If I want to go for more. I do FTL. FTL is also fun. But got a better idea. Okay, so we're doing something a bit different for a change. I'm raiding someone on YouTube. I can't do like /raid YouTube /raid, but this is Vtuber. She's really awesome. Her name is Corpse Channel. So I know Pig is here. You know of her. So the other person here. Okay, we're just gonna go to this channel, and I'll end the stream because I feel a bit still a bit rough from that stream. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but okay. Here you guys go. We're going here. And thank you everyone for coming. Hope you had a good time, and stop streaming.